Assalamu alaikum everyone. So this is the question that we need to discuss, and this question comprise of coordinate geometry, equation of circles, and circular measure. I'm waiting for a few minutes for others to join in because people are requesting that they are joining in. So since people are joining in, I'm waiting for a few minutes and then I'm starting off. So the question says that given that 2 comma 9 is the midpoint of PQ, 6 comma 7 is the midpoint of QR, 4 comma 1 is the midpoint of P and R. Find the coordinates of P, Q, and R. So the first part of the question is to find the coordinates of P, Q, and R. The best way to do it is I substitute different alphabets for different points. Let's say this is X comma Y. Let's say this is A comma B. And let's say this is P comma Q. So I have used different alphabets for different points. Now I will use the formula for midpoint for each individual point. X plus A divided by 2 is 6. Y plus B divided by 2 is 7. X plus A is 12. A is 12 minus X. Similarly, Y plus B is 7. Y plus B is 14. Y is B is 14 minus Y. B is 14 minus Y. इसी तरह अब मैंने A और B को X कॉमा Y की टर्म में कर दिया. अब मैं P और Q को Y की टर्म में करता हूँ, X और Y की टर्म में. So this will be X plus P divided by 2 is 2. X plus P is 4. P is 4 minus X. And Y plus Q divided by 2 is 9. Y plus Q is 18. Q is 18 minus Y. Now, this is in terms of X and Y. This is also in terms of X and Y. And if I find the midpoint of these two, I will be able to find the values of X and Y. So, 4 minus X plus 12 minus X divided by 2 is 4. 4 plus 12 is 16. Minus 2x upon 2 is 4. 16 minus 2x is 8, minus 2x is 8 minus 16, minus 2x is minus 8, x is 4. Similarly, 18 minus y plus 14 minus y divided by 2 is 1. This time I'm using these two coordinates, finding their midpoint and equating it to 1. So this will turn out to be minus y minus 2y plus 14 plus 18, 32 is equals to 2. Minus 2y is equals to 2 minus 32, that is minus 30, and y is 15. So x comma y turns out to be 4 comma 15. So this is 4 comma 15. So this point now becomes 4 minus 4, 18 minus 15, 0 comma 3. So this point P is 0 comma 3. R will become 12 minus 4 and 14 minus 15. So 12 minus 4 is 8, 14 minus 15 is minus 1. So the coordinates of P, Q and R turns out to be P is 0 comma 3, Q is 4 comma 15 and R is 8 comma minus 1. I hope this makes sense and this is clear to everyone. So the first part of the question is to find the coordinates of P, Q and R, which we have successfully done. The next part of the question is to find the area of triangle PQR, and to do that we will use the shoelace formula: 0, 3, 4, 15, 8 minus 1, 0, 3. Zero minus 4, 24, minus 0, 15 into 8 is 120, and 3, 4 is 12. Half 20 minus 132. Half 20 minus 132 is minus 112. Because of modulus, this will turn out to be positive, and 56 unit square is the answer. I hope this is clear to everyone. The next part of the question is, if P, Q, R lie on the circumference of the circle, find the equation of the circle. I have taught you guys that whenever we need to find the equation of the circle and we are provided with 3 points on the circumference of the circle. So in this case, this triangle is such that PQR lies on the circumference of the circle. So if 3 points lie on the circumference of the circle, the equation of their perpendicular bisectors will be used to find the center of the circle. If 3 points lie on the circumference of the circle, the point of intersection of their perpendicular bisectors is the center of the circle. So for that matter, we can use any two equations of perpendicular bisector. So we are aware of the fact that P is 0, 3, Q is 8, minus 1, and is R is 8, minus 1, Q is 4, 15, and P is 0, 3. So P 0, 3 and R 8, minus 1. I will find one equation of perpendicular bisector from these. I know the midpoint of PR is 4, minus 1. Gradient of PR is minus 1, minus 3, 8 minus 0, minus 4 upon 8, that is minus half. Gradient of perpendicular is 2. So I have the gradient of perpendicular. I have the point. I can form the equation y minus y1 m x minus x1. Y plus 1 is 2x minus 8. Y is 2x minus 9. This is equation of one perpendicular bisector. We will find the equation of the other perpendicular bisector. Let's say 0, 3 and 4, 15. Midpoint is what we are already given in the question, 2, 9. Gradient 15 minus 3, 4 minus 0, 12 upon 4, that is 3. So gradient of perpendicular will be minus 1 upon 3. So now I have the midpoint, I have the gradient, and I can form the equation y minus y1 m x minus x1. 3y minus 27 minus x plus 2, 3y plus x is 2 plus 27, that is 29. So now I have the two equations of perpendicular bisector with me. I will use these two equations to find the center of the circle. The point of intersection of the perpendicular bisector will be center of the circle. So 3y plus x is 29. I will substitute this y in this. 3, 2x minus 9 plus x is 29. 6x minus 27 plus x is 29. 7x is 29 plus 27, that is 56. So x turns out to be 8. So if x is 8, y is equal to 2, 8 minus 9, y is 16 minus 9, which is 7. So center of the circle turns out to be 8, 7. Since I need to find the equation of the circle, I need the radius. And radius will be the distance from the center to any of the points. So distance of P from center 8, 7, 0, 3. Apply distance formula, 3 minus 7 the whole thing square, 0 minus 8 the whole thing square, 16 plus 64 under root of 80. So equation of the circle will be x minus 8 the whole thing square, y minus 7 the whole thing square is equals to under root of 80 square. I hope you all remember the formula. X minus 8 square plus y minus 7 square is 80. I hope you all agree and I hope you all are understanding. Now, I can even expand it. This is the completed square form of the equation of the circle. We can find the general form also. X square minus 16x plus 64, y square minus 14y plus 49 is 80. X square minus 16x, y square minus 14y is equals to 80 minus 49 minus 64. So x square minus 16x plus y square minus 14y is equals to 80 minus 49 minus 64. That is minus 33. So it's our choice whether we leave the answer here or we leave the answer here. This is solely our choice. So we have found the equation of the circle. The next part of the question is to find the area of the circle. Area of the circle is pi r square. Radius is under root 80, which is 80 pi units square. We can also leave the answer in decimal form. That is 251.3 unit square. Then the question says, calculate the percentage of area of circle which is not part of triangle. So area of circle minus area of triangle. Area of circle is 251.3. Area of triangle that we calculated earlier is 56. So 251.3 minus 56 is 195.3 unit square. So this is the area which is not part of circle or not part of triangle. The question says calculate the percentage of the area of the circle which is not part of triangle. So which is not part of triangle is 195.3 upon 251.3 into 100. Is 77.7%. So 77.7% of the circle is not part of triangle. Then you are also told to calculate the perimeter of the same region. So first let's identify the region. This is the circle. This is the triangle inside the circle. So perimeter of the region which is not inside, which is not part of triangle is this. So we need perimeter of this region, which I'm converting with red. So I need perimeter of this region. I need perimeter of this region. And I need perimeter of this region. So basically, I need circumference plus perimeter of triangle. Circumference is 2 pi r and perimeter of triangle will be sum of all sides. So 2 pi r is under root 80. So circumference of the circle is 2 into 3.142 into under root 80. That is 56.21. So this is circumference of the circle. Perimeter of the for perimeter of the triangle, we'll find distance of each side. To find distance of each side, first find distance of PQ. That is 4 minus 0 the whole thing square plus 15 minus 3 the whole thing square, the whole thing under root. Then QR is 15 minus plus 1 the whole thing square plus 4 minus 8 the whole thing square. I hope everyone is following me. I have the coordinates of Q, I have the coordinates of R, I have the coordinates of P. Using the coordinates of P, Q, and R, I am finding each length. 8 minus 0 the whole thing square plus minus 1 minus 3 the whole thing square. So this turns out to be 4 square plus 12 square the whole thing under root, which is 12.65. 16 square plus minus 4 square the whole thing under root is 16.5. 8 square is 64. The requirement of the question is to find the perimeter of the same region. When I say perimeter of the same region, I mean perimeter of this shaded region, perimeter of this shaded region, and perimeter of this shaded region. So it is the perimeter of circle, that is circumference of the circle, and outer boundary of the triangle. So outer boundary of the circle plus outer boundary of the triangle. 64 plus 16, the whole thing under root, that is 8.9. So this turns out to be 12.65 plus 16.5 plus 8.9. That is 38.1. 38.1. Radius was under root 80. So perimeter turns out to be, this was the radius. I hope everyone is following me. So perimeter of shaded region is 56.21 plus 38.1. 56.21 plus 38.1. That is 94.31. I hope this is clear, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so yes, that is correct that the midpoint should have been 4 comma 1 and not 4 comma minus 1. The midpoint should have been 4 comma 1 and not 4 comma minus 1. The midpoint should have been 4 comma 1. And if midpoint is 4 comma 1, then it means that this is y minus 1, and this will turn out to be minus 8 plus 1, that is minus 7. Y is 2x minus 7. And if this is y is equal to 2x minus 7, then accordingly we need to change everything. Whew. अगर कॉन्सेप्चुअली बात समझ में आ गई है तो ठीक है, अदरवाइज हमें ये सवाल दोबारा करना पड़ेगा. जी, error will be carry forward obviously. If फर्स्ट पार्ट में अगर हमने कोई गलती कर दी है तो एरर कैरी फॉरवर्ड तो मिलेगा, उसका मसला नहीं है. एरर विल बी कैरीड फॉरवर्ड, बट वी नीड टू सॉर्ट दिस आउट, क्योंकि इसकी वजह से जो है वो अब सारी गड़बड़ी शुरू हो गई ना. सेंटर भी गलत निकलेगा, सेंटर गलत निकलेगा तो डिस्टेंस भी गलत निकलेगा, डिस्टेंस गलत निकलेगा तो उसकी वजह से एरिया भी गलत निकलेगा, एरिया गलत निकलेगा तो पेरीमीटर भी गलत निकलेगा, क्योंकि रेडियस ही गलत है. तो 6x, this will be minus 21, and 7x, 29 plus 21 is 50. So x is 50 upon 7. 50 upon 7 multiplied by 2 minus 9, 37 upon 7. So the center will be 50 upon 7, comma 37 upon 7. And hence, this will also be 50 upon 7 and 37 upon 7 and 8 comma 7. So we need to find this distance, that is 50 upon 7 minus 8 the whole thing square, 37 upon 7 minus 7 the whole thing square. 50 upon 7 minus 8 the whole thing square, 36 upon 49 plus 37 upon 7 minus 7 the whole thing square is 144 upon 49. So radius turns out to be 1.92. Fifty upon 7, 37 upon 7 and 0 comma 3. So the distance is 50 upon 7 minus 0 and 37 upon 7 minus 3. So this is 2500 upon 49 plus 256 upon 49. The whole thing under root. So 7.5 is the. मैंने 50/7 गलत इक्वेशन में डाल दिए. 2x - 7. बैड हो गया ये. एक गड़बड़ हो जाए ना तो फिर सारी चीजें गड़बड़ हो जाती. आई होप कॉन्सेप्चुअली सबको क्लियर है. अगर कॉन्सेप्चुअली क्लियर है तो हम, आई थिंक मैं इसको दोबारा से सेशन लेके और दोबारा कर दूंगा. बिकॉज अनफॉर्चुनेटली कैलकुलेशन में जो गड़बड़ हो गई है ना, अब ये सारी गड़बड़े कैरी डाउन होते 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 गड़बड़े हो रही हैं. इफ इट इज कॉन्सेप्चुअली क्लियर, आई विल एंड अप द सेशन हियर and I will redo this question, and I have no other option. ठीक है. अब कॉन्सेप्चुअली अगर क्लियर है तो प्लीज आप लोग सब इसको एक दफा रीडू करिएगा, एंड आई विल इंशाल्लाह ताला solve this question again for you guys and will put it inshallah. Apologies for the mistake that I made, जिसकी वजह से सारी गड़बड़ हो गई. बट ये ह्यूमन एरर पॉसिबल होते हैं. बस आई होप एग्जाम में हम ऐसे ह्यूमन एरर ना करें ताकि गड़बड़ ना हो. लेकिन अगर कभी खुदा ना खास्ता हो जाए तो यू विल नॉट लूज मार्क्स इन एवरी स्टेप, यू विल जस्ट लूज मार्क एट दैट पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट, एंड बाकी सारी जगहों पे कैरी डाउन एरर के मार्क्स मिल जाएंगे, एरर कैरी फॉरवर्ड के मार्क्स मिल जाएंगे. ठीक है जी. थैंक यू. टेक केयर. अल्लाह हाफिज. एंड आई विल सी यू सून इंशाल्लाह. And I do not feel like the king of the world today because of this mistake.